Many of the people I talk to have worked for a bully. I know I have, and I also know how distressing it can be. And when I've been working with teams to improve productivity, some people have even admitted to being a bully at some stage or another. For those being bullied, however, it's distressing. It causes worry and in extreme circumstances can cause ill health. In this film, we'll look at some tactics we can use to deal with the bullying boss from hell. But first, let's look at some of the things the bully does. Sometimes the bullying is subtle, sometimes not. For instance, the more subtle forms of bullying includes using veiled threats disguised as a joke, lies to manipulate you, petty actions to punish. Then there's the less subtle actions, rubbishing your contribution, taking disciplinary action for trivial breaches, ignoring you, using negative body language when listening to you, using condescending remarks, particularly in meetings. And finally, there's the loss of temper. Very often it's difficult for the person being bullied to understand what's happening. It seems that suddenly they're out of favour with the boss. It's also difficult to think who we should talk to about the bully because, apart from being your boss, the bully is often intelligent, hard-working and capable. As a result, to complain could result in further attacks and even worse behaviour. And because it's the boss, they may conduct your performance review, and that could affect your work and pay. And in the current economic climate, the boss from hell also feels able to bully, because people need to hang on to their jobs. That gives the bully confidence in being able to behave in this way. The tactics that some people use is to withdraw and hide as best they can, but that does nothing to reduce the bullying. Others will agree to the bully's demands and even promise what they can't deliver, and their ability to do a good job is then called into question. So having considered the problem, let's move on to tactics. Some people advise confronting the bully. However, I think it's better to educate them. We can do this by detaching ourselves from our emotional instinct to attack, and then by reframing the situation when talking to the boss. Let me give you an example. Reduce the emotion by thinking of the boss in a funny way. This can help reduce the negative effect it has on us. The next tactic is to speak to the boss and reframe the conversation to how the bully thinks. Let me illustrate it this way. Many people would say to the boss, "When you were screaming and shouting yesterday, you left me flustered and upset." This approach is likely to get a negative response from the bully, who will become defensive and justify their actions. Try to reframe the meaning of the conversation for the boss. For instance, you could say, "I know that you have extremely high standards, probably the best in the company, and I would always try to do my part to meet those standards. One of the things that I wanted you to know is that when you get passionate like you did yesterday, when those files were lost, it had a negative effect on me. The result is that I get flustered and defensive. I thought I would tell you so that when another situation like yesterday comes up, you would know that I want to do my best for you and to make sure that things are perfect." See what's being done? The word yelling is changed to passionate, and the issue is clearly defined for the boss with the benefits of change in behaviour. You're also not criticising the boss, but saying that it's you that reacts negatively. You may have to take this action more than once. After all, your bully may have a thick skull, and educating them to change behaviour can take time. but persevere. I hope this helps, and have a great day.